Dus dit is nog steeds hetzelfde level. Dat zou je niet zeggen. Maar we zijn dus nog steeds binnen dat ene gebouw. De baas van dit hele gebeuren van Japan.
They bombed you!
Dus hij heeft dit.
The main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you is connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
Je kan mensen in de rug steken als ze je niet zien. Dat is dat is een stuk sneller. Dus wel opensnijden voor het geval ze dat is het idee. Er wordt gezegd dat dit een moeilijk spelletje was. Echter, ik heb het toch mogelijk gezet. Want daadwerkelijk besturen is stiekem nog best wel een soort gevoel. En ik heb nooit echt lekker uitgevogeld hoe je dat nou op een leuke manier doet. En in plaats van wat ik weet van is, ik heb gewoon op mogelijk gezet. Het is een veel beter.
All right, follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind.
No worries.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that.
More or less.
I find no reason from the moment we met. You have acted on. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. So you cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child. After extended observation.
Huh. Guess so.
However, your emotional status is...
Well, if that's what you feel...
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Ik kan deze mensen trouwens ook weer bellen. Dit zijn mijn contacten, dit is Boris, Kevin, Courtney, Dr. Wolf. Dit is Boris.
Well, Boris, that's Jack. What did you think? I read that only 1 in 50 soldiers can kill with zero hesitation. I know what they went through, yeah. But I sure as hell didn't let it stop me.
No.
Regular guys, they couldn't handle it. Me, though, I like it. A lot. No hesitation. No regrets. Maybe it's in my blood. Maybe it's the Sears program. The younger you learn a thing. I remember Liberia like it was yesterday. All the abuse. The threats at gunpoint. Next thing I know, I'm getting off on cutting guys to shreds.
Raiden.
But afterwards, especially once I got counseling, and it didn't stop. I'd hear voices at night, calling out all my crimes, but I couldn't shut them out. The rest of my crew adapted to American life well enough, but I never could.
And it returns only now. I've always known you have. Perhaps I should not have hired you at all. Perhaps you should not be near.
The hell with that. If I hadn't signed up, I wouldn't be here to help put an end to this. I gotta do what I can to stop that V-Arch. I need to do this for my old friends. The boys back in Liberia.
Duh.
Sorry.
Ja, hij was dus zelf ook ooit een kindsoldaat in het andere kindsoldaat. Het nadeel van een kindsoldaat is dat soms kun je hun linkerarm stelen. Een van de redenen wordt het spel daar in ieder geval niet dat doet. Yes. Ik hoop dat het inderdaad heel veel punten. Dit dingen van
Look up, Raiden! Another freight platform! Look out! Incoming! Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. Odd. The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The tripods are interfering. Raiden, clear them out of the shaft. Do not let them block the elevator. They are deploying security from the top floor to the freight elevators. Your path to the server room leads right through them.
The server rooms ahead?
Yes, according...
What should I expect if they're VR training those brains?
Quite right. Most of it will likely... They would also need a server to feed them, but no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents...
Indeed. Something like that would never arouse a suspicion, and I'm sure those complicit in this operation, even something so simple as...
So this, whatever room, if he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get...
Well, he is in charge of security. If I had to guess, I would say he is...
Whatever he's doing, it won't change what's...
Sundowner is de baas van de devil. Hij is belangrijk dat er zal voor gebeuren.
What? Miss Trawl? She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
spel moeten... Nee, niet erover nadenken.
And it's spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Don't disrupt the students while class is in session. I believe you're familiar with the lesson plan. The same regimen you went through in Liberia. Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated. Doing it virtually, though, no fuss, no muss. Straight to the brain. It's like a dream. Well, maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs, some civilians. They enjoy it, though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present.
Yeah, it's hey.
Another thing you have in common.
I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate into performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going.
That's why I'm shutting you down.
Ik ben wel de goede.
You just don't see the bigger picture, do you?
Hij wil gewoon graag geld.
Say you bring this whole place down. Waltz out of the rubble with all these precious brains. Nothing changes. All the guys in charge are long gone. We've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war.
And who does? The Patriots are gone.
Those guys just manage the war economy. They didn't invent it. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit! War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? Anyway, none of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11.
What are you talking about?
Not here. Follow me.
Maar goed, hij verdient veel geld als je oorlog voert. Dus hij is voor.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
How's this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise.
What happens in 3 hours?
Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful. You can be cooler than that, Jack.
Explosive out. Raiden, keep your blade away from the shield.
Come on!
Your body should analyze it for you. Show you where to attack so it does not detonate. If you can only hit the right spot with your blade, maybe you can drop his gun.
Can't lay a finger on me! 3 times over, Jack. Time to die.
Attaboy, Jack.
What happens in 3 hours?
You launch Operation Tecumseh.
Who? Armstrong?
I've already said too much. I have a call to make.
Got yourself shaving?
Asshole. He's good. Real good. You knew this would happen, didn't you? Well, up to you now. Sam.
Raiden here. I've taken Marshall HQ.
Yeah. I have just entered Denver airspace. I will be there soon.
Hurry.
Raiden, what Sundowner said.
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be...
And in 3 hours, maybe less. He said even Mach 2 could not get there in time.
If he was serious, that's over 4,000 miles away.
4,500. So whatever it is...
If it's gonna spike demand for PMCs, it's gotta be a political hotspot. A coup or civil war in a stable region wouldn't have a domino effect.
And they'd want to draw in a superpower. No.
What?
The president. He's on his way to Pakistan. If something happens to him there...
Oh, shit. The War on Terror Part 2.
Contact the military.
Official channels are frozen since Mexico. Unofficial channels will take too long.
Besides, what's our proof? Who's gonna believe us over World Marshal?
Then we have to get there first.
Невозможно. Impossible. It is the other side of the planet. Even if we were...
Hold up. It's not a jet.
Oh, it's Courtney.
Courtney?
An RLV would make it with time to...
That's...
Mach 23 if we're talking 1 atmosphere. 17,650 miles per hour.
That would make Pakistan in under half...
Right. Contact Solus.
Oké. Cool. Dat is het plan. Ik weet niet wat voor fucking apparaat ze gaan gebruiken. Difficulty easy. Maar goed, dat is dus, dit is dus Revengeance. Het is een heel diep spel. Wat alleen maar uit gewoon intelligente mensen spelen, zoals je begrijpt. En dan is het eerst volgende Frostpunk. Yay! Nou, hoop dat je ervan genoten hebt. Whatever that was. Nou, doei doei.